Hey everybody, this is Oscar, your health plan coach. Hey, today I talked to one of my network contacts. His name is Chris Connor. He's with Capital Business Software. So now what does Chris Connor do and what does Capital Business Software do? Stick around for the show and we'll find out. Hey, welcome everybody. Hey, this is Oscar, your health plan coach, and we've got another session here. I've got with me here Chris Connor. Chris Connor, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You bet. And so we're going to start off. I know everybody's usually on the intro. I tell everybody kind of who you are, but go ahead and tell me, what do you do? Who you're with right now?
All right. My name is Chris Connor. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm with Capital Business Software. We are a merchant service provider. We do credit card processing and business software.
How long have you been doing this with Capital Business?
I've been with Capital Business since September of last year. The company's been in business for 17 years, based out of the Kansas City area.
I see. Now, the people you work with, are you looking for just local business? Are you working with anyone right now across state lines? How does that work?
Yeah, no, we work with businesses nationwide, a lot of online retail sites.
Out of what merchant services are like and point of sale services, electronic check cashing, why would you say there's a little bit of advantage of what Capital Business can do?
We're a small boutique company. We handle all of our customer service in-house. We maintain all of our accounts. By doing that, our customer retention is upwards of 96%.
Okay.
The industry averages about 75 to 80% customer retention annually. And so what we do is we are more of a business solution, and we don't just come in and provide you with a lower rate like a lot of other companies do. We actually work with companies and help them optimize their processing so that they're always getting the best rate and being charged the least amount of money.
So, do you have anything in any examples, anything recent? And maybe a lot of people like to hear examples or stories of some of the people you've worked with in the past.
Sure. Yeah, we just onboarded a company. It's called the Grill Blazer. It's a neat product, brand new product. It's a grill gun. It's kind of like a torch, and they're growing leaps and bounds. And they're currently just been growing so fast that they're still using PayPal and Shopify to handle all their payment processing. And so we're able to go in and go in the backside of their website and switch them over to a traditional merchant account, thus saving them at least 1% or more on every sales transaction.
And how big is this company again?
Last year they did 3.5 million in credit card processing.
Wow.
Okay. So we could say, that's $35,000 just right off the top that they're going to save this year.
And is this a brick and mortar?
No, it's 100% online.
Okay.
Yeah, the product's made in China, shipped to a third-party logistics company that has 6 different branches across the country for shipping, and then they sell the product online, and so that they don't even have a warehouse. It's very efficient.
Interesting. And so now, do you guys find that you are more tailored to somebody that's a brick and mortar versus an online business?
Yeah, that is definitely our niche, helping companies and being able to get face to face with them, and because it provides them with an actual customer support that they can lean on for whenever they're growing, or if they're having any problems. We can go in and adjust their point of sale or their back end software to be the most efficient for them.
Yeah, you mentioned, not only are point of sale merchant services, but there's something else that you do. And I think it was interesting as we talked. I had some experience with that in the past. It's that CRM integrations. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, our customer relationship management software is really robust. It's for price point, it's the most powerful CRM that we were able to find. It provides customer or companies with the ability to not only manage their customer database, but also do email marketing, social media marketing. It also integrates all their finances into it. So they're not paying for QuickBooks or marketing or an email blasting, like a constant contact or something like that. It integrates everything into one platform, so everything's talking, and you don't have to do any repetitive input of customer information.
Nice, nice. And so, does it something that would handle like orders and first entry, like first acquisition, purchases, that kind of thing too?
We can, yeah, it has website builders and shopping online, online stores built into it. So we can go in and take someone's website that, let's say it's with GoDaddy or Wix. We can create a clone of that website, put it in the CRM, make sure that everything's working, the payment processing is working, the B2B side of it is working. That's a very important thing that we're starting to implement, is building portals for B2B sales and make sure everything's working and up and running, and then be able to go live with it.
Awesome. No, I mean, what's the trick? I mean, are you finding business owners just don't have time for that kind of thing? What's the kind of the pain points that the business owner has that you're able to find some of the solutions for?
It's really, you don't know what you don't know. And as a business owner, we do everything that we can to keep the customers coming in and customer service going great. And then when it comes to software development, everything's changing so rapidly that even if you are or have a background in computers, in 6 months, it's going to be completely different. The integrations are evolving so fast. It's like, with GrillBlaze. Whenever they started out their business, it was great using PayPal. Shopify was perfect for them. But once they kept growing and grew out of that, then they didn't know what to do. And so one of their biggest pain points was creating a B2B portal for resellers of their product. He had no idea how to do that. And he's got retailers calling him, asking to put his product in their stores. And he didn't have a way to create a B2B portal. And so that's one of the biggest things that we can do for people.
That's awesome. Interesting. I'm glad that that's available for the business owners. And if you're, to flip this on your business process for you, if I was an interested applicant or somebody that's in your wheelhouse that wants to know a little bit more about how I would engage you, how do you bring in people to work with you? What's your process?
Our business is done mainly at your business, finding out how you do your business, what you need, what you need to be done correctly for you, how you want to accept payments, what are the most common ways, all these questions that really we just find out about the customers, how they do business, what their background is, and what will work best with them. Because some customers, a small bakery I just started working with, she's amazing at making cakes, but as far as running software or anything like that, she has no idea. She didn't know exactly what kind of point of sale she needed. And she was being sold these point of sales that were $2,000-$3,000. And all she needed was an $800 solution.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's really good. That's a really good example. Well, aside from that, I want to know a little bit about Chris Connor.
Okay.
What got you involved in this business? What's are you, you have a technical background? Are you a software developer?
No, actually, I grew up in the construction industry. My grandfather started a construction company here in Tulsa in the 1920s. My dad ran it. And, when your dad runs a construction company, you're free labor. So I grew up doing that. I took over the business in 2007 and then really just started kind of getting burnt out and wanted to just reach out and do something. So I contacted my lifelong best friend, John Cobine. He's the owner of this company. And honestly, I called him for a reference letter so I could find a job somewhere else. And we got to talking, and he asked me if I wanted to partner with him and open a branch here in Tulsa, and I jumped on the opportunity. It's been amazing. I mean, talk about learning by fire hose. Coming from a roofing and construction background into this now has definitely been a shock, but it's been great. I mean, I love it. Dealing with used to just deal with homeowners and small businesses, but now I'm dealing with business owners and people that are excited and trying to grow.
Awesome. That's good. Okay, cool. And also, what about you? I mean, what about Chris Connor? What are the kind of things that you like to do and that you're empowered and passionate about?
Well, I do a lot of work with VA. There's a place here in Tulsa called the Coffee Bunker. It's a service for veterans, helps them when they're transitioning out of the service. I was in the Marine Corps myself, and so it's a good place to get back. I love golfing. That's how I get out and get some good exercise in. My knees can't handle the running anymore, but yeah, I have 4 kids ranging from 9 to 21. God, I'm getting old. But and I just love being outdoors and spending time with the kids.
Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Chris, you said it before, but I'll make sure you repeat it because as we wind the piece down, let us know again, how can people get a hold of you? What are the different ways we can put this on there? And I'm going to have a little title underneath that'll take that for you.
Okay. The best way for people to get a hold of me would be to call our office, and that's 888-524-8831. And then reach out to us through capitalbusinesssoftware.com. And my email is chris@capitalbusinesssoftware.com.
Great. Well, Chris, I appreciate you spending some time with me here on the EXPOZ Your Worth show. And I hope that everybody got a little bit out of this because obviously, getting to know people face to face is one thing, but maybe having this kind of medium will help get people aware of what you offer.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're quite welcome. So thank you very much for being on the show.